And welcome back, everyone. Where we last left off, well, I'm gonna kill this guy.
I'll kill you!
Oh, really? Missed. You missed again. Bonk. But anyways, the guy I'm looking for is the dude that's basically on the verge of death. Oh, how did that hit me? Whatever. You're dead. Because I now have a mesmerized level high enough to get him.
This is my territory!
Oh, hello! Freeze, motherfucker! What the hell? Oh, whatever, you were easy. Just say, give me some goodies, damn it. Alright, Roman. Where you at? That's right, it's this door. Knock knock, bitch. I'm here to cure you before you
Good
die.
evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
Let me in.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in. Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
A bit of both. Anyways, I'm gonna steal your stuff. If you got anything worth stealing.
It's locked.
It's locked, alright. What we got here? Money. But yeah, supposedly he has connections to the business lady.
What gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
I thought he was gonna say, like, what kind of gentleman starts taking other people's stuff?
So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed, the eminent surgeon. My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Do you know Braille?
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
Bunch of hints required. Your life in London. Someone taking care of you.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Okay, so that's how he knows her. Where does she go?
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Oh, really?
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me, and I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Okay. What else have you learned about me?
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Okay, so let's see if that got a hint out of him. Nope. Of course not. Situation in Whitechapel. Yeah, what do you know?
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
I hear them hissing and scratching at my door every night. The sick made mad by the fever. But these walls are thick, and my lock is solid.
Fair enough. All right, goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Oh, wait, actually, first,
What can I...
I need to heal you.
Yes.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye.
And speaking of healing, I went ahead and
What
healed
kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
this one, apparently. But yeah, I've already got all the cures issued out, so I got that taken care of off screen. Figured I'd save myself some time. And you all, you know, get to... I mean, because you've seen me cure people before. It's just a matter of finding the cures, developing them, giving them away, getting a little bit of EXP, which you can see I gained about 600 out of all of it. Oh, hello! Getting a lot of you clowns lately. Yo, slashes tickle me, sir. Ooh, that was nice. Come on. Missed. And then I missed. And then you missed. And then I hit. And then you miss again. Ha ha! You got me that time, though. Oh, he speared me. And now he's kicking my ass. Damn, dude. Getting a good combo on me. It's been like a week since I played, so I might be a little rusty. Bonk. Damn it. Stop dodging me. Oh, shit. And freeze. Alright. And bonk, bonk. Bonkity, bonk. Ah, man. A little late on that one. Oh, fight him. And die. I got a good, decent fight out of him. Goodie box. What's in the box? Storage Wars. Box of bills. Box of pills. Yeah, I don't want a box of bills. Nobody wants bills. Speaking of bills, I've got some to pay later on. It's payday. Oh, but you have bills to pay. Say goodbye to that money. It's a werewolf. Blimey, Jimmy. Actually, let me just do this number. And down he goes. Stay at home. Oh, who's this guy? Well, I'll take his money, I guess. Okay, this is where I need to be. An alley. Hello. How are you lot tonight? Well, I like you. Come here. Let me guess, you can teleport. Called it. Come at me, bro. Yoink. You bitch. Wool scarf. Beautiful warm woolen scarf with a traditional Romanian pattern. Oh, must have been a migrant. Anything else in here? I need to figure out where I can find that one guy from Whitechapel. Wherever the hell he's at. Or no, he's from the docks. Yeah, because there's one other person from there that I haven't found yet. Alright, so now we need to head down. These streets should be mostly clear, because I cleared them out on my way up. Go see what's in the shiny thing over here. Some parts. Nice. Okay, now we need to head down to Elizabeth, and I believe that door's locked. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to go across the bridge. Somebody munching on something. I'll leave him to his devices. A little bit of a frame rate slowdown here. It tends to do that when I move, like, super fast forward. Also does it when, like, the titles pop up. I wish there's something I could do about it, but, you know, I've got all the processes closed that I can't close. It may just be that this PC is aging. Alright, so I need to head. Get it. There. Need to head that way. But yeah, I took a break from recording for about a week, so I'm a little rusty, and I had to more or less kind of catch myself up from where I was at, but you know, the quest since there on the Doom Afflictor, so.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a toy.
I know he was referring to that. Ow! He hit me before he even turned around. Oh man, poor guy. Down you go. That was a nice little melee fight. Oh wait, it's still ongoing. Alright, so yeah, I need to cross this bridge. And we're gonna enter our last area. Oh, hello. That wasn't very nice.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of...
Oh, okay. Maybe he wasn't the one that killed her. He just pulled the thing out of her. Alright, so I need to head this way, I think. Yeah, because I think I'm supposed to get, like, a little thingy from What's-His-Face. Oh, wait, no, I've already had it. That's right. Hey, can I get in through here? Indeed I can. I could sleep, but I don't really have a lot of EXP to spend at the moment, so I'll hold off.
I cannot enter.
How the hell does the door lock from the outside? What kind of sense does that make? So I clearly don't enter from there. This is where we pursued Mary. It's not gonna let me jump down. Damn invisible walls. Alright, so how the hell do I get there? Yeah, because for some reason... Oh, pff, never mind. I was gonna say, for some reason I can't break through this stuff. What does he do? Immediately breaks through it. Yep, somebody's fighting.
Die, beast. He's dead. I'll take its head.
Yeah, let's double team this dude, I think. Ah, fuck it. Everybody gets attacked.
All of you bloody leeches need killing. You to dust.
Time for my signature attack. Double Sunday. There, keep your eye on the birdie. Speaking of TFS, episode 60 should be dropping soon. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm especially curious if they'll go on past the Cell Saga, because there's been talk of them not going past it.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Not bad. And I got a shotgun shell for entering. Yes, sir, your complimentary shotgun shell. One visit, one shell. Apparently your house is stable. That's good to know.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
Oh, you know,
As one can be, considering the circumstances.
was beating up some dudes outside your home.
Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
Yeah, supposedly this is a 20-minute
I
dialogue
hope I
thing.
haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Sure got an eye for art.
A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Stop calling me that. Why keep on mocking me? Call me Jonathan.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Oh, you know, just killing some people, murdering werewolves and vampires and leprechauns. I actually haven't killed one, but you think if I did, it would spew out Lucky Charms? Mary was the murderous vampire. My maker must be powerful.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
Now, I did have a discussion with a couple other people that played the game about Mary turning into a vampire and how it didn't make sense. Their whole thing was that Mary wasn't completely drained. Jonathan was covered in blood, so maybe some of the blood on him got into her mouth or something like that. I know that sounds dirty, but I was like, yeah, those are some stretches to me. I did not want that. I killed Mary twice.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I know, she would have been like an excellent ally.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
You see, again, this kind of contradicts it because she was making it sound like turning a vampire is a direct thing. Like, it's not something you can just accidentally do, or accidents like that rarely ever happen. And yet here she's making it sound like, oh, I make sure they're dead after I, munch on them. I make sure they don't come back. So it's like, which is it exactly? My maker must be powerful.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt his power.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
Not really. I mean, yeah, she says that, and it's like, ooh, interesting, but it doesn't boil down to that at all.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
In a way, I gotta say, Jonathan does remind me of Bill Compton from True
I
Blood.
must say, your house is exquisite.
Just the way he speaks.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe, and of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Yeah, I'll try to get through this scene. I'll try to get the important bits out because I don't want to seem like I'm rushing it. But this discussion
Please,
is a bit
call me
long.
Elizabeth.
Call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Why use you? Should I trust them? They must have been they have always been not really. I mean, the one dude was, but the other one's not really.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Why not ask for your help?
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman.
Ah,
That
sexism.
suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Sexism at its finest, excuse me. Should I trust them?
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
So basically use them as a means to an end.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Lord Redgrave, what a frickin' fitting name that is.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
Oh, and we're hitting on misogyny. Damn, we're just touching all the bases today. How powerful is his reach?
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
I'm not like trying to harp on it for addressing those two things because back in this time and age, that was kind of how women were viewed. They weren't seen as potential leaders or political figures or anything like that. Generally speaking, there were, the exceptions that did rise to fame and all that other jazz. But there was the video that I keep bringing up that I still need to link in the first video because I did not link it, unfortunately. So I need to remember to go back and link it. But actually, I don't want to open that can of worms. Like the video's fine. I'm not trying to hate on the guy or hate on the game for this particular thing. It's just for the time it's setting, it makes sense for this kind of mentality to exist in this world. Especially considering, Lord Redgrave is, we can assume, centuries old. So naturally, he's going to have that old world thinking about, like, oh, men are the only ones that can make decisions, da-da-da. And you'll definitely see that. Granted, it's a little on the nose with how he speaks of it. But it's something I'm like, I get what you're going for. But in some areas, it makes sense. In other areas, you're kind of hitting people over the head with it.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
I will heed your advice.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Everyone has a list.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Despite that, I've killed like at least 100 of their guys.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
And why start a second one?
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
Well, they're not wrong to see us a threat to humanity, but they are wrong to assume that you had anything to do with the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank
My.
you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever find my maker?
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Was it you? No clue at all. Back. And what is the plan?
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
I see. And how can I do that?
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Okay, fair enough.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you go to Pembroke? When will we meet again?
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
But he didn't call you Elizabeth.
I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
I only promise to try.
But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon.
You're not a real vampire. Vampires don't have heartbeats.
We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
I was gonna make a snarky remark, but I decided against it. Okay, so that conversation was a bit long, but I dumbed it down about as much as I could have. I want to say that's one of the longer conversations you have with her. Or actually, that you have in general. And I just randomly got 500 EXP.
Time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Indeed. Thank you for that game. I know what I need to do. I just need to know where I need to go. New dialogue available. Already? Oh yeah, probably because I can go back and talk to her about other nonsense. Yeah, let's go meet the Ascalon clowns. And of course, get the next area unlocked.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. I know that one up there's locked. What the shit? Kind of annoying how they keep locking all these fucking doors. Alright, and I'm just gonna let you guys fight it out. I am like the least of your worries right now, dude. Unless I get that. No, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? No, I suppose I could try this door. Beg your pardon.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war
No
takes
civilians
no
allowed,
prisoners.
sir.
Hey, I just wanted to see if I was on your list.
Watch the leech, boys.
Apparently not.
I'll send you to
No, you won't. Oh, this is gonna fucking suck. Freeze, motherfucker. And bonk. And bonk, bonk, bonkity. Damn it, I needed one more bonk to make it work. No matter. Yeah, of course, threats. Where's the person he killed? Oh, there they are. Poor person. I think it was the chick that he killed. Speaking of which, I need to see what the hell's making that noise.
I cannot enter.
No, it's just her. I don't know if we fought any of them yet. They're basically diseased skulls. Oh, apparently I can get through here now.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Did I just break something? Yeah, apparently I did. So we're not quite there yet. Gotta go this way. Pretty sure he's dead. Missed me. Bonk.
Put an end to you!
Missed me again. Ah, damn it, ran out of stamina. I'm a bitch. God, why am I so slow on the damn drag here? Like, normally I had the hit dodge thing like down. Now it's just like not so much. Alright, yep, we are now officially in the West End.
The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Alright, in we go. Hello, I'm looking for the Addams family.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
Nope.
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Oh, looks like they were recently attacked.
There has been quite a battle here.
And obviously the Redgrave guys won. Or the
I'm
Ascalon
sure the
Club.
Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
I'm just gonna exit out the back now. I should have noticed that the symbol was one of the ones where it's like, oh yeah, exit another area. Now you get straight to another load screen. Oh, damn, nice close-up on his face there. Alright, turn back around. Seem to have gone out the wrong door. I was just looking for things to steal. You're not going to believe this, sir. I let him in, but then he immediately proceeded to leave the house. And then he proceeded to come back in. I think the poor man may be stupid. History and purpose of the Ascalon Club.
It's locked.
It's locked, alright. Gotta admit, though, very snazzy house. Nice piano. Bunch of old people. I'm gonna take that. A good dagger. Take their money.
I cannot enter.
It's locked. Study hall. Looks like they were gambling. And I took all the winnings that amounted to 3 shillings. Key of Ascalon's basement club? Or key of the Ascalon Club's basement. That's a shit in here. So I think that will allow me to enter that door that said it was locked. Well, that's what we're gonna go do. Hey. Go in there. Of the recreational use of blood. Is that all that's down here? Or there be more down here? Or maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else. Yeah, I must be thinking of someplace else. But that was a box. I was wrong. It was not the box. It was just the hell? Yeah, apparently I was stuck on nothing there. Alright, now to actually go meet the guy instead of wandering around his house, stealing his stuff and unlocking his doors. Oh, the curtain! It blocks me!
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
An urn.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansha was no match for him.
Yeah.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you.
Oh, really? Like what?
Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
I admire her. She's proven useful. Yeah, she is a close friend.
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too
Wow.
fickle when it comes to important decisions.
Like I said,
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
why suddenly so friendly? Why now? Why me?
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
Yep. It's no concern of yours. Do not speak of my family.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
I have questions first, Dewey.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does membership apply? I killed one of yours.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
And what is the club's purpose?
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
Except the French, the Americans, the Germans. Let's see, who else? The Spanish, for a bit. The Vikings, if we want to go further back. Am I missing anyone? Oh, yeah, I mean, if you want to go even further back, the Romans. But yeah, I mean, otherwise. And no, William Marshall did not found the club. This guy, Redgrave, did. What does membership imply?
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Oh yeah, and also the Middle Easterners that were led by Saladin during the Crusades, they beat the shit out of Richard the Lionheart. Actually, the Crusades were pretty much every European nation getting their ass kicked. I mean, the first Crusade was super successful for them, but everything after was just downhill from there. Of course, you're supposed to obey, and yeah.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Beg your pardon?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now.
Oh, forever hold your peace.
Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood.
It's a good thing he knew what to do.
To sign the Book of Allegiance.
Like, how awkward would it be if he touched the urn? He's like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to touch the urn.
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Yes, you just said that. That was a little creepy.
Delightful.
Coming on to me.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed.
The lip sync was off there.
Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
That sounds like I'm being indoctrinated. Okay, so yeah, there's only like one guy here we could talk to because these other four are just generic people. Anyways, let's meet this guy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
I feel uneasy.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Yep. And yes, he is a club member. He's obviously not afraid of vampires.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Okay.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
Fair enough.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
Fair enough. No, he won't help them, and of course he knows that there are enemies.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
Fair enough.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
It's going to be the best wall. A tremendous wall. Believe me. The best wall, made from the best stones in the country of England. It's unfair, it's dangerous, it's efficient.
But that would segregate the rich from the poor, would it not? It would be unjust.
Our only course of action must be to save England. And to save England, we have to make sacrifices.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Horned vampire.
Yeah, not exactly the nicest guy.
Obscure songs around the city. What is this new malevolence?
Skulls have been spotted everywhere in London. We are losing this fight.
Are we now? I seem to be kicking their asses left, right, and center. Anyway, it's Lord Redgrave.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know him?
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Fair enough, you were spying on me? No kidding. Oh, we could have figured that out.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Priwen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the skulls.
Skulls are victims, skulls are malevolent, some skulls are peaceful. That's true.
I have met peaceful and wise skulls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Skulls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Mesmerized level, or my mesmerized level, if I could speak English, has risen. I'm now level 4. I kind of hate how the mesmerize thing is based upon like your progress in the game as opposed to like an actual skill you can improve upon. But otherwise, yeah, that's the end of talking with him for the time being. Oh, hey, and I was able to get this all done in less than an hour. Yeah, I figured I'd just get all these conversations just rolled into one video and just, you know, regurgitate it out. That way next time we can do more exploring, more interacting with the other various characters, doing the side bits, and all that other fun stuff. Investigate after citizen about investigation. Wow, that worded fucking weirdly. Anyway, folks, yeah, we're gonna talk to her, Miss Feminist over there. Anyways, I've been Luca Blight, and this has been Let's Play Vampyr, and I shall see you all in the next video.